quinceañera is the...
The quinceañera is the lady who's being celebrated, and the chambelanes is the gentlemen who are going to go with her for the dance and all that.
Got it.
And that's like an honor table, which usually is 10 chairs extra, besides the 50 chairs for the 500 people, 10 chairs in each table.
And do you rent those from someone?
I own them.
You own them?
Yes.
Because this is your business.
Yes, it is.
So you own the tables and chairs and
Yes,
tablecloths and
correct.
everything else. Great. And who prepares the food?
A catering company does, and sometimes we do. If we only have one party, we have 4 parties, a catering company does for us.
Who prepared the food for this event?
A catering company.
Were you personally at this event?
I was. I left from 7 to 8 to pick up the cake that if you see in the contract, we actually gift her the cake for the 500 people.
Okay, so what was the problem with the event?
The problem with the event is because a quinceañera for us is very, very big.
Just tell me what the problem was.
Okay, the problem was that the bartender was never showed up.
Okay.
Her husband was the bartender, was inappropriately dressed, had a jar with said tips, which people were actually putting tips when he would make the beverage. My husband showed him how to actually do the beverages, or otherwise he wouldn't have been doing it. My daughter witnessed when he was drinking the beverages that we bought, okay?
What else?
Another thing, he was selling our beverages that we provided in that thing. The main table that is a big deal for us, it was holding on to tubes. It was inappropriately, I have proofs, inappropriately stand. The table didn't even fit the chambelanes and the damas that I told her that we were going to have in the
I don't understand what that is.
Okay, there's a main table.
The main table that you described for your daughter.
Yes.
And it's the men,
Which is
young men who are going to be dancing with her.
Which is the main table where they sit.
I understand.
Okay.
And what was wrong with that table?
She didn't put enough chairs. She did not put it the appropriate way where she told us she was going to do to that main table. It was only a curtain on the back of it. That's the only thing. No other thing was done to it. The tables, some of them had 10 chairs, some of them had 8 chairs. And there were only 35 tables, which I set the hall for 500 people, which should have been 50 tables.
You're not getting your money back. She prepared a party. She fed 515 people. She paid for the venue. You used her property. And if there were little things that went wrong that you weren't satisfied with, you'd say, you know what, if somebody asks me again whether I would recommend her, no, I was not happy. I wasn't happy that her husband was the bartender. I wasn't happy that he had a tip jar there. All you have to do is say to the husband, take the tip jar away. It's inappropriate to have a tip jar at this kind of party. You don't get your money back. Your daughter had her party. She paid for the catering for 515 people. You used the venue. Do you understand all of that?
Well, yeah, but she didn't provide me for 500 people because we were short. She fed her actually workers from the food that we paid for.
So what? When you make an event, most of the time, the help at one point or another is entitled to a meal. When did this party start?
It started at 5. They opened the hall.
Until when?
Till 12 o'clock.
So from 5 to 12, you had the venue. Did you have music?
I did.
And from 5 to 12, I assume that people ate and drank.
Yes.
You don't get your money back.